Hey guys, my name is Dice Rollin. Today we're going to be taking a look at some facts and trivia you didn't know about James Wan's The Conjuring. Based on the real-life haunting of the Perron family, The Conjuring is the story of said family as they move into their new home and begin to notice an increasingly disturbing supernatural presence that torments them. Famed paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren arrive to help the family before it's too late. So without further ado, let's dig up The Conjuring. The Conjuring was able to capture a certain atmosphere that's common in horror movies from the 70s. That's because Wan specifically modeled the cinematic work after those kinds of films. He also took inspiration from the original The Haunting. The farmhouse that we see in the movie is located on the Black River in Pender County, North Carolina. All the shots of the inside of the house, however, were filmed on a set in Screen Gem Studios in Wilmington. In the scene where the Warrens are presenting at the university and Carol Ann seeks their help, the real Lorraine Warren is sitting in the front row. Joseph Bissara not only scored this, his second collaboration with James Wan, but he also had a significant role on screen. Previously, he had portrayed the demon in Insidious, and here he played Bathsheba Sherman. Towards the end of the film, where Lorraine tells Ed that the priest wants to talk to them about a case in Long Island, this is actually the Amityville horror case. Before the real Perron family moved into the fateful house, there had been 8 generations who lived there. There are documented events like a poisoning, 2 suicides, and drownings, 4 men who froze to death, and the rape and murder of an 11-year-old girl. A majority of these deaths were of the Arnold family, who Bathsheba is a descendant of. According to the state of Rhode Island, the documented history of a property, paranormal or otherwise, is not required to be disclosed to buyers. This is why the parents had no idea of what had happened in their new home. While the real Bathsheba was indeed accused of infant murder and witchcraft, she was found not guilty. Instead of being hanged, she died of natural causes in 1885 and was buried in Harrisville, Rhode Island. Tony DeRosa Grund had originally started the process of making a film about the Perron family and their house over 2 decades ago, when Ed Warren played the tape of his interview with Carolyn Perron. Both Andrea Perron and Lorraine Warren were consultants to the screenwriters and Wan. According to them, the movie portrays what was experienced during the decade the family lived in the farmhouse accurately. Before filming began, both Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson visited Lorraine Warren in Connecticut. In order to prepare for the possession portion of her role, Lily Taylor actually researched The Exorcist. It's surprisingly common for odd things to happen around a movie that's based on true paranormal events. The Conjuring is no different. During phone calls between Lorraine Warren and Chad and Carrie Hayes, where they discussed the script, they would often hear weird noises and static. Then the line would go dead. Wan has said that he had been working on the script for the movie one night when the puppy he had recently adopted started growling at the other side of the room. The puppy also turned its head to follow something unseen by Wan around the room. During the filming of The Conjuring, the Perron family visited the set. At the time, they said they felt a cool wind whip through the set that didn't move any of the trees. At some point, Carolyn Perron reported that she felt a negative presence that was similar to the one in the Perron home. Later on, she tripped and ended up with injuries that put her in the hospital. People around the world had a variety of different reactions to the film when they saw it in theaters. However, in the Philippines, some theaters brought priests in to provide spiritual and psychological comfort to everyone who watched the movie. This was because some people said they felt a negative presence after viewing it. So, those were some facts about The Conjuring you may not have known. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like to let me know. And don't forget to leave a comment down below telling me what other horror movies you'd like to see me dig up some facts about. Also, don't forget to share this video to help the channel grow and subscribe for more videos like this. See you later.